What's up guys, got another review for you today. So the guys over at Votagoo shot me over an email a few weeks ago and they wanted to send me one of their rifle cases to review. So on their site, this is just called a tactical rifle case and it has an insane amount of features on it, which is pretty cool. And with them features I'm going to stress test them today and go quite over the top with how much you can actually fit in the case. Now on the website it says that it can hold 2 pistols and then 2 rifles, but I can show you that it holds far more than that. But before we get into any of that, let me show you all the features that it comes with. The guys were kind enough to send me one of their biggest rifle cases, so it is a 42-inch one, and their other case is a 36-inch, so there is 2 forms of it. Now this case comes in 3 different colours, so there's black, tan and multicam black. So I went with the tan version because I always like tan. I'm a sucker for tan, so I always go with tan. That I said tan a lot in that, but I like tan. But anyway, the rifle comes in a big box and it is fitted to the rifle case and also comes in like a wrapped bag. And whenever you take it out, you'll see this wee label. It's quite a cool logo. I actually really like the logo. It's quite clean and quite professional, military-esque type of thing. Now I love the amount of molle stuff that you can actually put onto it. There's loads of things that you can customize and put on the bag to kind of fit to what you like on a bag basically. And so basically the bag has 3 main compartments on the front, so there is 1 big one and 2 small ones. Now the small ones would be for your pistols and maybe some mags, and then the middle one would be kind of for more bigger stuff, but I'll show you what I put in mine because this actually fits it perfectly. And what's really nice about this as well is that it comes with some Velcro attached to it, so you can put your patches or basically anything that you have that is Velcro onto the thing. So it's quite cool. There's a nice wee logo as well on top of the bag by the main compartment, as you can see there, and as I said before, loads of molle space. So this bag has 2 forms of ways of carrying it, or 3 forms. Basically these 2 straps, you can actually put them on your shoulders, or there's an over the shoulder sling and you can carry it like a handbag if that suits you. And also there is a little carry handle, but I never see why you'd use something like that. Maybe get it out of the car, it would be like a little bit handier to do, but I never see the point of this. But again, there could be someone that would be interested in this type of feature. And also what really strikes me high quality about this bag is the durability and construction of the whole thing. So it's basically made out of a heavy duty 600D nylon fiber exterior and interior. And it's basically padded all around the bag, so it's nice and sturdy for you. And this is always the number one thing while looking for a rifle bag, because you don't want to be spending €100 on a rifle bag and the padding is absolutely terrible. So it's always good whenever you're carrying such high value guns or airsoft guns. You want your stuff very padded up. So I'm quite a small guy. I'm only 5'11", so this bag I'm kind of comparing it to my size. So it's basically above my waist or a little bit higher, and it's actually not too bad for my size of build anyway. Especially whenever it's on my back. I will be carrying this bag on my back because I do have a lot of airsoft gear and I do take a lot of it onto the site whenever I do play. So the size is actually quite good for what it is. So let me show you what's inside the bag. So these are 2 main compartments of the bag. This holds your 2 rifles. Unlike for most bags in the market that holds 2 rifles, there is a nice wee spacer that is padded and well padded as well. That kind of spaces the gap in between your 2 guns so they're not scratching off each other. And as you can see, they have 2 Velcro straps to kind of fasten it a little bit more and make it more sturdier in the bag. And again, if that spacer isn't your type of thing, you can always rip it off as well. It's only Velcroed on, so this is a feature that I was actually quite impressed by. Now I will always keep that spacer in because I don't want my guns to be scratching off each other, but if you ever want to do that, if you have like a kind of bigger type of gun, it's a handy feature. So flipping the bag over, this is probably my favorite pouch of the whole thing. This kind of holds your nooks and crannies, if you can say, like your BB's gas, your headphones or whatever spare mags that you might have. But as I said before, I use this as a different thing, but I'll show you that later on in the video. But on the outside of that pouch you can put your patches like my Irish flag and my custom Airsoft Lefty patch. Something might be in the works for that, I'm not sure yet. I'll need to see what the interest of me actually giving you guys like an option to buy them or sell them or whatever. But stay tuned to that, I'll see what happens. But basically they stick on quite well. It's good Velcro, so it's going to stay on, so there's no like movement whenever you actually attach it, so it's pretty good. And these two zips on this main pouch of the bag as well, you can actually put a wee lock on the zips itself so they kind of match up, and there's a hole that you can put in like a safety lock if you're that type of person. So let's stress test this bag and see how much stuff it can actually fit. So basically I'll be trying to put my two pistols, so my FNX and my Glock 45, my M4, my GHK AK-74U, my MP7, and a few of the GHK mags, and just a few other bits and bobs. But I'm mostly focusing on the guns in this, just because it is mostly a gun bag more than an accessory bag. So let me strap on the GoPro to my chest and let's pack it up. So starting off with my two pistols, these will be both going in the two side slots of the bag, and they actually fit quite well in there. And moving on to the big pouch, this pouch actually fits my VFC MP7 perfectly, and this will be my main pouch for this gun because it just fits so snug. So this is actually quite surprising to me because it doesn't look like such a big pouch, but the way it fits in the MP7 with all my attachments on it is such a plus to me. And of course there is two like netted zipped pouches as well, and you can put your I put my mags and my spare mags from my 74U, and in the pouch beside it I just put in some BBs. This pouch should hold around 4 bottles of BBs, well maybe 3 to 4 bottles of BBs, so it's actually quite a good pouch for that. Opening up the main pouch, this can fit my M4 absolutely perfect. Now there isn't much attachments on at the moment because they're mostly on the MP7, but the size difference isn't really much, to be honest, so basically it fits my 74U and the M4 perfectly. And while filming this video I was actually matching up the gas because I'm thinking about getting an elastic pouch for the two sides of it and putting some gas pouches on the front of it so it can hold my gas as well. Now I will never pack this bag like this. I was only stress testing it. This is why I do these type of reviews, because I really want to stress test the bag and kind of show you what it can actually fit into it. So this bag will literally never be this full and this heavy. So as this bag is at the moment, it is extremely heavy because it is holding, you know, basically 4 guns and a load of other stuff. So it's quite unrealistic. But other than that, the bag is basically jam-packed and it is holding it quite good, and I'm quite confident that it will not rip or anything, because the double stitching that they've done to this bag is fantastic. Now my final thoughts of this bag: although it's a fantastic bag and I'd probably recommend it to anybody that's looking for a fabric bag, the price tag is a little bit expensive, but the guys were really nice to actually give me a percentage off for you guys to purchase your own bag. So they're giving me a discount code for you guys for 15% off the bag, so you can basically pick the exact same bag or basically anything on their website and you get 15% off your whole purchase. And one more thing that the bag should include, in my opinion anyway, is maybe a spare Molle, utility pouch or something else just for the front of the bag. I know myself with my previous bag, I loved it because it held in my gas and BBs in the pouches in front of the bag. So this one doesn't really do that, but you can always get external pouches and do that yourself, but this is just my opinion. But other than that, I actually think this bag is fantastic. I was thinking a few weeks ago of actually buying a hard case one because I was kind of getting fed up with my own bag, but I'm so glad these guys actually reached out to me and let me review this bag, because I actually like this more than a hard case at this point, because you can fit so much into it, and you can put even more pouches on the front of it or any of that. And basically in Ireland usually sites have stones, and rolling that case can be an absolute torture, so I like the way they have the back straps so you can carry it without any stress on your shoulder or your hand or whatever. So good job on the back straps. It's much appreciated for an airsofter like myself. So that's the video for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully it helps you make a decision on buying this case or not. So thanks again to Votagoo for sending me out your case. I really enjoyed doing this review, and hopefully it helps you in the long run. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.